value that others cannot is you can save yourself from using these extra variables. Which the extra variables wouldn't be that bad, I don't think. Mm, it wouldn't be that bad. It'd just be a little bit more memory, that's all. And the health might be fine because guess what? Um, you could put up your weapons could have a condition, like how junky are they? Are they poor quality? Are they about broken? Do they have X amount of points left? And in the player view, you can label it condition, but in the actual code wise, the health is actually your damage code for everything else. And it would be really cool because, in a way, you can make it where your player, if he gets killed, because the damage code is the same every time you shoot bullets, it could damage the weapon that they were carrying, which that would make it very interesting. And then, based on health, you could always swap out a texture like A, or make it where the gun jams. The functionality would be in the gun, it would just be monitoring health. That could be interesting. But in theory, that's what you could do. And you could use all the same code. Now this takes a string. We've got that, but do we want to, well, let's see. What are we using this for? The player, what model they have, and I can see some positional data coming. The start, well, after we load in our prefab, we could definitely change the positional data. That wouldn't be that hard. New vector 3, bam. And I don't see us doing like 100 of them, so I don't think it would. Well, if we do a permanent one, and then we can load it in through the XML, because if you do a permanent one, then you could change it using the values from your XML, so you're not generating all those extra variables. See, every time you go, it would be like this: new yield return new. Every time this runs, it instantiates a new more memory, okay, and then it gets garbage collected. The more optimized thing to do is take this out of here, instead of creating a new one, just reusing the same one. Like, instead of doing two different ones, just use one. Hey, if they can't wait 2 seconds to get in the game, then they have real issues. I mean, they have like no patience whatsoever, and they have real bad issues. Which, 1 second is not that long versus some of the games that we've played in the past, like Tomb Raider for PlayStation. It took forever to load that freaking level sometimes. But I don't know. How long is this gone? What time was it? 19 minutes? I don't know. I think this is enough for a day, to be honest with you. Mm, I don't know. We possibly could. We possibly could. So we definitely, I ain't decided which is gonna be the best for this. That's the problem. Because on player load level could run before the start and things, so what would be the best way to handle that? Because I know I'll put some logic in here. Oh wait, if file exists, it shouldn't be down here. It shouldn't be here. It should be here. Because we can always generate the file, but we can't get rid of it. Well, I mean, we can't load something that's already there. I mean, not already there. My bad. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably screaming at the screen for that one for a long time. So what do we want to do? That's the thing. What do I want to do with this? There's so many different variations for people. That's the thing about games. Not one solution fits everyone. So you have to remember that. Oh, actually, it looks like we got some people in. Hello, chat. What's up? I guess. Okay. I guess they don't feel like speaking right now. Well, we are on a 30-second delay, so it's quite possible they haven't heard me yet. So where's... Oh, we need our classes. So, classes. Definitely... Is this classes for this? Yeah. No. So, we are definitely going to make sure there are system... dot serializable. Okay. And it's going to be a public player. What are we gonna call it? Player world? Yeah, why not? Player world. And what we are gonna say. Come on. Click, click. Click, click. Oh! Now, for the variables for the player, we are definitely going to need a public string p name, okay, which is currently, our little thing. Player name and what we want. What are we gonna want? We don't really have to save their name currently here, but we probably should. because we can go file.save. Well, that's right. Yeah. That's what we could do. We definitely need a string name and probably a model. So let's go back into our clean classes. And we will go public string, because we're going from a resource.load, and resource.load needs a string, which still brings me up to if I should just instantiate the memory and make it permanent across, or a static class that doesn't get destroyed, to, we'll call this P model. Okay. And this is definitely going to be for a player model, or it could be an enemy model. It doesn't have to exactly be that. And we can do a public vector3, and we'll call it P pos, because we need a player position, but we also need the second one for player rotation, player row. We'll call it that, because that's the easiest way that I've found. Probably we could just call it rotation, but I think it's a reserved word, so yeah, it could be a reserved word, so and this can be this. So well, that's croc. Okay, and this is our initial loading one, which will be quite easy to do. Oh no, this is weapon setup. This is a different class altogether, but it's got a loading thing too. So and this is a mouse look, so we don't really need that. And this is our classes. This is our level load. We've got a default, so we're good there, but we're definitely going to need something here. We're definitely going to need something there, that's for sure. Because I can see this being problematic for this class. The player prefab should be instantiated every... No, it should. But I guess I don't know. I'm not doing it this way. I'm not doing it. Nope. This is going to be a non-serializable class. Non-serialized, and we're going to put P model for... oh, I put game object in front of that. Game object. We're going to... I do want to see this. Yeah, we're going to put this serialized, but it's not going to be like serializable. Yeah. It's serializable, but it's going to be a protected one, because other classes should never be able to get this. Now, we could do an auto property. That would probably work just good. But then I can't see a property, and that would suck.